Sidearms pushing forward.
Got it.
He does get the knock, but another player is going to be pushing him. In fact,
has to go
can
big.
he get the kill? He gets more shots.
The blind fire scar.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
He's going to come and he's going to build up. He's going to save his teammate.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is what they needed to get the momentum going to close out this big gap that they have, this deficit. What now? So that was 2 kills they picked up, right?
Four right here for
4 kills.
So let's see really quick. So 4 kills right now for Sidearms and KY or Speedy. 8 in total for Pomaj and Salty. So 4 kill advantage still for Pomaj and Salty as it stands. But yeah, exactly. You gotta find kills like that, man. And this is what I was kind of talking about leading into what was that fight. Based on their YouTube content, these guys are known for kind of having some fun, trolling even from time to time. They're not known necessarily for being in these up close and personal engagements. Obviously, in a massive tournament environment like this, so this is kind of uncultured territory for them. And it's gonna be interesting to see how they really kind of fire back. And that was one of the big moments. We see Sidearms go big, and just like that, that lead is cut in half.
And Speedy actually opted to take out that purple AR over the FAMAS there, over that burst weapon that we saw introduced. And I do agree with that, because especially in those
FAMAS is nice, but a purple scar, like, it's whatever.
No,
but
absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, I love these guys. Like, KY Speedy and Sidearms as the goal FAMAS gets brought out there. They're just kind of having some fun, dabbing, obviously, going with the emotes and whatnot. They're having some pretty good times. Just realizing that they are down right now, but they're having a good time at it. I think that's a good attitude to have.
If you're Salty right now, you have to stick with the 2 remaining players in the match. I mean, he has this pretty small lead. Your best bet at this point is going to basically be to try and essentially, call it snaking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Snaking all the kills you can right now, because, I mean, in order to finish off the game, Speedy and Sidearm, they're going to have to. Yeah. Their deficit, isn't very big, and so, you're going to fight teams of 4, so there's still 22 kids. You're going to be fighting more teams. And it only takes one or 2 team fights to take the lead in general.
That's what I was going to say,
Salty really needs to come in there and just kind of steal all the kills where he can.
And there are some players straight ahead. If you notice, that big open area of Dusty Divot allows you to see opponents coming in, and they just are going to be right in front of KY or Speedy. So if we can actually look at them, there he is. So Speedy now in a big fight overall, and he does manage to get some shots down. That takes off the shield, and there it is. That's a good knock for him. And of course, there's going to be some more around.
That should be that's the lead now down to 3. Lead down to 3 kills.
Lead down to 3. Another fight.
That was
going
a different.
Down.
That was someone. Okay. That was 2 kills that came in then.
Was it 2?
Because I think there was a down involved there.
There was a down.
But Sidearms does go down.
Salty's weak. Salty's weak as well. Shots coming in from multiple perspectives. Dusty Divot turning into a party. Not one that you like to dance in anytime soon, but the quick build. Salty needs to take these shields. He needs to stay alive, and he's not going to have any of his teammates watching over him. Thankfully, it's a constant 1 versus 2, and Salty, just stay alive, my friend. That's what you have to do right now in this game.
Speedy choosing to protect his teammate and go for the revive rather than going for the extra kills.
So 9 kills right now for Salty and Pomaj, and this is 6 kills for KY or Speedy and Salty. 12 players remain.
Definitely coming down to the wire. It's getting pretty tight for both sides here. Let's see what's going to happen. Is Salty still trying to stay alive? As we saw Speedy, he helped his buddy there. Getting in another
big
engagement.
Moment.
Pop rocks are popped on the opponent, though, as he's taking some damage, taking some shots, but does
Salty
get the knockdown.
Salty goes down.
And Salty goes down. That's big right now for Speedy. And Sidearms, the match is incredibly close. Speedy got that
So
down.
11 kills. They end with 11 kills, I believe.
No!
Oh my God!
Speedy's down. The team is down.
Both KYR and Sidearms drop in a moment's, just an instance right there.
They combined for 7 kills, so they... I don't think they got it.
No,
they didn't. Nope. It's
no
Pomaj and Salty.
Wow.
They move on.
That's crazy.
We were just talking, like, that was their chance, man.
That was absolutely
I
their
think
chance.
It came down to a difference of 2 kills. I think they won by 2.
It absolutely came down to that.
Wow.
What a match.
What a
3 for 3.
All 3 matches we've had so far have been like
matches.
literal barn burners. Like
No,
this is the action has been freaking incredible.
You couldn't ask for more, man.
Yeah, it's pretty insane to say the least. So I believe the loser of this game, which would obviously be KY Speedy and Sidearms, either faces off against. So this is the sequence that we have. I'm not sure how the bracket's going to line out. They either face off against Comedy Shorts Gamer and Wiz, or Summit and Shroud.
Look at that, 13 to 15,
I would rather play
Comedy
Shorts than the Summit Shroud combo if I was a betting man, if you had to put a gun to my head. But we'll see how it plays out.
But we still have some awesome matches going on. Just to give you guys a few bracket updates as well. We'll obviously be having them come on the screen as time goes on. But King Richard and Ninja obviously advanced in their winners round 2 game. They're now facing off against Chance and Josh OG. That should be a pretty interesting one to watch as well. As far as some other games, the Doc, unfortunately, is now in the losers bracket. He and Tim fall to Typical Gamer and Sore Thief. This is a team who I really want to watch on stream. These guys are absolutely phenomenal. They placed very well in our last tournament. I think they had like a 5th through 6th finish. it's a pretty deadly combo when you really look at the players in total. As far as some other matches that we're going to be having, Daquan and Hamlets are still staying alive throughout the bracket. Daquan and Hamlets actually just took out Noah J and Avery, so those guys are now in the losers bracket. Daquan and Hamlets now face off against Nick F30 and One Shot Girl. Of course, we do now have Pomage and Salty facing off against Academics and Beach Hills. And as far as some more updates for you guys, I'm going to try to get the iPad on the screen really quick here. I believe as well, this now sets up some pretty interesting matches in the losers bracket. So we're going to be having Noah J and Avery face off against Muselk and Prestige Clips. And it's also going to be Mr. Beast and Quebblecop facing off against Courage and Teepee. So a lot of really interesting matches to come. As far as eliminations are considered, Nate Shot and Big Timer are officially out. Logan Paul and Dwarf Mama are also eliminated. Ice Poseidon and Mitch Jones are gone. The MLB players themselves have been eliminated, and Bryson Hutchinson and Brett Phillips. Discard and Your Rage, double first rounded as well. And along with, I believe we also do have, like we mentioned earlier, right, we got to watch this match, Nick Marks and Cypher. They're out, so some pretty heavy hitters already eliminated.
Both of our finalists, losers bracket, one of them double eliminated. So it's great to see we're going to have some fresh faces advancing in the bracket.
So I didn't actually realize this. Noah J and Avery just took out Svenos and Tiny.
Wow.
So Tiny's out, and Svenos is out.
Svenos is out.
Svenos is out in losers round 2.
That's big.
We were talking about Svenos.
We were talking about Svenos being one of the best players in this tournament. No, he's insane.
I think he has I think as far as overall match, I forget what it was, kills.
At some point he was #1 in either solo wins or kills. I can't remember what it was. Yeah. He might still be, for all I know. Incredibly skilled player. We were talking about him like he's going to make a deep run and already out in losers too.
Yeah, that's insane, man. As far as some other games as well, I believe. Oh man. Optic Courage and Teep actually just took out Dr. Disrespect and Tim.
In the losers?
In losers.
Oh, man.
Courage and Teep move on.
I made that big play about the two-time champ. Don't count him out, and he just got two-timed out the tournament.
Man.
Wait. I am super confused right now. Oh, so the way... I apologize for the bracket reading here. But FaZe Tifu and FaZe Cloaksy lost in the winners bracket to Chance and Josh OG. And so now Tifu and Cloaksy now face off against Dolan Dark and Nopify in losers round 2. So, of course, we're going to get these games ready for you guys very shortly. But these are just some of the matchups.
Holy.
These are absolutely insane. I mean, we talk about the losers bracket right now, right? We have Fuzi, Cole Hoagman, who are still alive, Noah, J, and Avery, our only kind of one squad that's left from the finals of last tournament. We got Mr. Beast, Quebblecop, Optic Courage, TP, Tifu and Cloaksy, Dolan Dark and Nopify, Comedy Shorts and Wiz, and I believe we're still waiting on word from Hitch and Maniac versus Juke Squad and Edwin Meza. That's just the losers bracket. Those are the teams who are literally on the brink of elimination, holding on for a limb right now as it stands. Any surprises for you guys? I mean, besides everything?
Yeah, everything is not going how we planned it at all, or even thought how it was going to go whatsoever. I mean, we've seen some serious upsets nonetheless, but just comes to show. I mean, Fortnite's still pretty new. I mean, right? So a lot of
it's new,
and this game mode is new, at least for this tournament.
Don't forget too, it's not to take anything away from any of the people. It also is a game based somewhat on RNG. Obviously, skills plays a huge factor, but if you land somewhere and you get bandages and he gets a gun, you know what I'm saying? You might be in a bad spot, right? So,
absolutely.
It's just cool to see how everything's shaken up, especially compared to how some of these same exact teams did last week. Obviously, like I said, both of our finalists being in losers bracket, one of them already being out, which are being our champion. I'm still rolling with the FaZe guys. I think the FaZe guys are going to make a run.
Think so?
I do. Losers bracket, they're not out of the tournament yet. Still got a long ways to go. At this point, when you're looking at the winners bracket, you got to think. I mean, the TSM guys are still sitting in winners.
TSM,
you got to be feeling good about them. I don't know. What do you guys think is going to be kind of our? There's going to be a dark horse through winners. There's got to be, right? There's got to be.
I don't know. I honestly, now that Nick Merckx is out, which was my favorite throughout this tournament, got to go with the TSM boys now. Honestly, I'm feeling them. But then again, you still have Ninja, right? You still have Ninja out there.
So
don't forget.
As far as the winners bracket right now, technically we're down to, actually, Typical Gamer and Sora Thief just took down Ghost Ninja and Chica, and that's in winners. So they advance on to winners round 4. Winner of King Richard and Ninja versus Chance and Josh OG face off now against Typical Gamer and Sora Thief. Just really quick, production, if we can absolutely make sure that we get Typical Gamer and Sora Thief versus the winner of King Richard, Ninja, and Chance and Josh OG's game, that'd be my dream, preferably, if that's possible. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case or not. But and we also have Nick F30, One Shot Girl, now facing off against the TSM guys. And we also have Academics and Beach Hills versus Pomage and Salty now. So a lot of awesome stuff to come, guys. But of course, we do have to give some massive credit to the guy who really helped put all this entire tournament on, is Keemstar. Keemstar, I mean, really, we kind of went on it a little bit earlier. He's the reason why this tournament's happening. He put it all together, contacted everyone, and obviously allowed it to happen. So massive shout out to Mr. Keemstar himself for allowing this tournament to take place and really helping us set up everything as far as this tournament is considered. But of course, guys, a lot of awesome action to come. The UMG FORRNITE Friday tournament continues. $10,000 on the line. Who can get a majority of that prize pool? Of course, winners and or losers. It's obviously been a fun time, but who can obviously advance themselves to taking tonight's tournament? We'll find all of that out and more when we come back.
History where I could stand and say, arithmetic begins here, now.
Now you can stay right here, we will play until somehow you can find a slightly different frame of mind. Right here in my arms, away from all harm, you'll be safe from all the flares, although I know you don't care. Shattered frame of mind, the risk that you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a a shattered frame of mind. Or is that you could always stay? We can wait right here.
Come on, everybody, it's Lando, bringing you episode number 2 of UMG's Top 5 Fortnite Plays of the Week. Starting things off at number 5, we have Nighttime Killing, who hits an incredibly fast reaction pump shot. Next up at number 4, it's Russian Roulette 11. What's a 1v3 when you got rockets at your side?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
bro, I'm disgusting.
Looking now at number 3, it's Dakotas, who hits a mid-air deagle shot for the ages. Coming up now at number 2, we've got Compose, who essentially does everything in this play, from shooting down walls from distance, to lasering down enemies with the burst, then to impulse shotgunning. Oh, and also hitting casual 90-meter hunting rifle shots. Finally, at number 1, it's Truth JC, who racks up back-to-back-to-back sniper headshots. That's not all. With just 11 HP, he racks up the next 3 kills by himself.
Alright, go line.
Congrats to Compose and Truth JC for both winning their prizes for this episode. To submit your clips and have a chance at winning 10 UMG credits or a full month of UMG Prime, use the hashtag UMGTop5 or send us an email with your play to creative@umggaming.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Friday Fortnite 10K powered by UMG. Things are already kicking off, and it looks like we already have a team nearly down. Both players actually dropping from either.
Hey, look. Hey, it's consistently there. I'm telling you for a reason, man. It's there's something going on with that.
All jokes, but we continue on, right? The factor of how we've gotten here, we've got to watch both these teams compete in pass. We just got to witness Pomage and Salty taking down KYR Speedy in sidearms, and right now it's obviously Summit and Shroud, who were obviously off a loss coming in round 1 of the winner's bracket to none other than Ninja and King Richard. It's fair to say, right? They're probably going to lose that game, but they held it pretty close. Both of our all 3 of our series leading up into this one have been super, super close. So I can't imagine what the future holds for the rest of our tournament tonight.
Definitely could be good. I mean, you're already looking at Speedy sitting at 4 kills. Not too sure where Sidearms is sitting out on kills, even though he is currently down. Don't know if he picked up any before, but looking at the side of Summon and Shroud, they're sitting at 5 kills right now, and this is the first game, so still relatively close from what we can see just with Speedy alone. Speedy, though, in a very, very vulnerable area, especially since Sidearms is currently down. He needs to get out of there, and pretty quickly, but he doesn't have a lot of resources either to build, so that could, in fact, prove fatal. And we are, in fact, going to be going to a replay, so let's see what happened beforehand. So this is, I believe, when, Sidearms was already down, but look at this. 3 people in front of him with the tac shotgun going in. Big picks up 1, picks up 2, and the third one right
with
there.
The minigun.
Oh, my God.
Minigun going in, but not connected.
That's insane.
That's what you need to see from Speedy to come big, especially if you want to beat Summon and Shroud.
Absolutely. And, of course, looks like KOR Speedy as well. And another engagement. He's got Pop Rocks. He's in the middle of the skies and relates with the shotgun that needs to be accurate.
He's whipping some shots.
Defensive building.
Oh, my gosh. Just totally eliminates
no
that
more
guy
Pop
from being
Rock.
in his perspective.
There
finds the kill. And right now, KOR Speedy, he's the sole man right now. He's the only guy. He's holding on by a thread. And, of course, guys, that's not a replay. Apologies for that. But got things back underway. He's got 5 kills. We were talking about in our last game. The reason why KOR Speedy and Sidearms lost it was because of their lack of engagements, the lack of being able to find players.
Wow,
He gets him.
what a kill. Nobody doesn't get the
my
finish.
God. Too many players.
No.
And if that guy gets the res, the 6th one goes away. So, yeah, only 5 kills is what KOR Speedy and the Sidearms are going to have loading in for our next map.
So basically everything from here on out for Summon and Shroud is just building upon their lead. Kind of building that little extra credit we spoke about earlier.
Indeed.
It looks like they're heading for Tilted.
So right now, they're tied, right? Because I think...
Because Speedy has 5 kills, and then Summon and Shroud combined for 5.
Well, depending if Sidearms, we don't know if Sidearms...
Sidearms, I don't think got a kill.
He didn't get a kill.
I don't believe so.
If he didn't get a kill, then yeah, they are tied. So, yeah, scoreboard's going to be popping up. So, yeah, 5-7 currently.
Wait.
No, so he did get 2 kills.
Sidearms
They're still up by 2 kills.
Yeah, apologies. Yeah, I didn't think he got
I thought he died off rip, yeah.
But, I mean, action could happen. Summon and Shroud now on their way to Tilted Towers. They're there.
Yep.
Of course, it is a little bit later in the game.
7-5.
32 players, or excuse me, 33
it's
players
awkward,
remaining.
yeah, 33 players.
33 players remaining, but being in Tilted, a lot of things could go down, or at least, as you can see, they're getting some shields, some meds, and maybe pick up additional equipment.
And this is the strategy, right? Going back to Tilted, it's a little bit risky, but at this point in the game, right, over half the lobby is already taken his seats, as it looks like they're spotting enemies regardless of that.